Hi there, today I'm going to do a quick video going over and speculating about the Dead by Daylight FNAF collab info that was dropped in the Dead by Daylight PAX livestream. Well, we weren't shown a lot, but it was more than enough to get some speculation going until we learn more info soonest. We know for a fact that Springtrap is coming with a Freddy's location and a skin of the yellow rabbit from the movie. That's all we were shown officially, but more screenshots were shown off later, so let's see what we can get a glimpse from them. Going over the map, it obviously looks like an amalgamation of the FNAF 1 map and the set from the first movie, alongside changes for it to work in DBD's gameplay loop. I'm shocked that we have Freddy and the gang on stage, and they have a generator in front of them, so I think that like other maps, like the Silent Hill map, will have an Easter egg that trigger when a specific generator is prepared. And also I think that when we fix the stage generator, Freddy and the gang will move. Maybe not like say as a map hazard, maybe more like on the lines of them singing and dancing like they were doing in the original FNAF teaser and in the movie. Though I wouldn't completely rule out them possibly also moving, but not to attack the player, more like say them moving to corners of the map or just hiding in dark spots for us to be jumped by them, suddenly moving off stage. The different screenshots we have taking us around the map seemingly only take place in the top main section of the map, like the dining room, not going down either hallway to the security office or showing us the kitchen. The only hint we have of the other side of the map is the security door with the number 5 on the digital display, though this looks like more tied to Springtrap's power than the map itself, so I'll come back to it when we talk about the main man himself in a bit. Lastly about the map, we don't get shown Pirate's Cove or Foxy in the screenshots. It would be really odd if Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica were here and Foxy did not show up at all. I do think he's gonna be in the map. Like, when you fix the generator next to Pirate's Cove, Foxy jump scares you, like Emma Foxy in FNAF 4's closet, but only time will tell. Same if Golden Freddy is here too, as an Easter egg. On stream, they did say the map will have Easter eggs, so I bet that's what Golden Freddy's gonna be. Now to the main event, Springtrap. Like I said in the beginning, we don't have a lot to go off, other than he's the FNAF killer, but through screenshots and an interview with Screen Rant that was published, we do get hints at what his power could be. First off, Springtrap's weapon for his basic attack is a knife that was clearly shown off in his movie skin, and you could kind of see it in the short animation they did showing off Springtrap. As for his power, what we have to go off right now is that already mentioned security door and the interview with Screen Rant. When asked if people will enjoy playing as Springtrap, the DVD representative answered that Springtrap kinda works like Dracula and can switch between using his basic attack, having a ranged attack, and being able to focus on tracing and looping. With the knife that answers for his basic attack, and Springtrap, while normally shuffling like a zombie, can do short sprints, which answers the tracing and looping, or maybe instead of a sprint burst, he crawls into a vent system, but he doesn't have an answer for our ranged attacks, unless he's normally a stealth killer, which was kinda implied through the two screenshots of Springtrap and a survivor, and when he marked a survivor, his range attack is sending a phantom to stun them, unless the range attack is something more basic like he just throws his knife at the survivor. But using a phantom feels more authentic to FNAF, but only time will tell, or even maybe that answer in the interview was just simple fluff for marketing. Anyway, one thing that feels connected to Springtrap's power is the security door. Now, the 5 on the display is interesting as survivors need to prepare 5 generators in order to escape. My first thought was maybe Springtrap's power adds an extra layer to escaping, but looking at the screenshot of the door, it doesn't look like it's connected to blocking the exit gate, but the hallway beyond the display closet that Bonnie normally hides in, and the display on the door shows 5 being linked to an icon of a door. So maybe there's 4 other doors that spawn around the map, and the door opens when that number of generators is fixed, or since there's a security camera above the door, maybe we have to show a security camera something to unlock it, or maybe survivors just need to fix that number of generators to unlock the door, and the camera is for Springtrap, so when Springtrap is at the door, it just opens for him automatically. But no matter how we open the doors, what could be inside them? From the live stream, it sounds like something both survivors and Springtrap could use is inside them. Like, for Springtrap, maybe alongside just hooking a survivor like normal, inside the door is an empty suit to stuff a survivor in, which would eventually kill them unless a different survivor frees them from it. As for what could be inside them in to help a survivor, I guess something like an audio lure device that would force Springtrap to move away from the chase unless he passes a skill check to ignore it. Finally, for Springtrap, let's quickly go over what we know about his skins. It was confirmed that while the movie actor will voice the movie skin, but for the main base skin for Springtrap, he will be voiced by his original actor. That is all we were told about skin-wise, but I would not be surprised if the movie skin also came with a suit head and pristine skins to on weather Springtrap, and again, for my own sanity, to have a pre-Springtrap skin to not have the bow tie and just have the button, alongside a few recolors to reference the other versions of Bonnie. And unlikely, but I think it'd be funny if FNAF wrote Springtrap was the skin. And on that note, that's the video. What do you think of what was shown? Do you think I missed something? And what do you think Springtrap is going to play like? And in any event, thank you for watching.